Hello guys, this is our multimedia project. Our team members are Heshan Pereira and Dihasha Silva. Our whole project is based on the theme Friends. I hope you guys enjoy this video.
I am Dihasha Silva and I will be giving a review on the movie about Letters to Juliet. Letters to Juliet is a romantic drama film directed by Gary Winnick, starring Amanda Seyfried, Vanessa Redgrave, and Christopher Egan. The film is a heartwarming and emotional journey that explores themes of love, faith, self-discovery, and second chances. The story centers around Sophie, a young and ambitious author who travels to Verona, Italy with her fiancé Victor. While Victor is preoccupied with his restaurant business, Sophie embarks on a journey of her own that will change her life forever. Through a series of serendipitous events, Sophie becomes entangled in an extraordinary love story involving a woman named Claire, a letter from 1957, and a quest to find long-lost love. At the start of the film, Sophie is living what seems like the perfect life. She is engaged to Victor, a charming but preoccupied businessman, and she is traveling to Verona with him. Verona, famously known as the setting of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, is a place where people from around the world come to seek advice and solace regarding their romantic lives. Sophie, though, is not focused on romance. Instead, she is hoping to gather inspiration for her writing career. Sophie wanders around the city and stumbles upon an extraordinary tradition. A group of women called Juliet's secretaries, who respond to the love letters that are left in Juliet's country house. These letters are written by people who seek guidance and closure for their romantic troubles, hoping that Juliet's spirit will provide answers. Intrigued by this tradition, Sophie begins volunteering with the secretaries and soon comes across an old yellowed letter written by a woman named Claire in 1957.
I'm in Verona now. I return to London in the morning, and I'm so afraid. Please, Juliet, tell me what I should do. My heart is breaking, and I have no one else to turn to. Love, Claire.
And it's been there for all those years.
Despite her love for him, circumstance led her to part ways, and the letter was never sent. Sophie, moved by the letter, makes the decision to respond to it on behalf of Claire, believing it could help bring closure or even a happy ending to a love story that had been left unresolved for decades. What follows is an unexpected and magical twist of fate. The very next day, Sophie receives a letter from Claire herself, now an elderly woman, expressing her deep gratitude for the response and asking Sophie for her help in locating Lorenzo. Claire, now in her 90s, is determined to reconnect with the man she left behind all years ago. To make the journey more meaningful, Claire is accompanied by her grandson, Charlie, who is skeptical of the entire endeavor and is more focused on the practical matters of their trip. While Charlie initially resents the idea of searching for a man who may or may not even be alive, he reluctantly agrees to travel with his grandmother to Italy and help her find Lorenzo. Sophie, feeling a strong sense of responsibility for her aunt and responding to Claire's prayer, agrees to join them on their quest. Together, the three embark on a ride through the idyllic and picturesque Italian countryside in search of the right Lorenzo. As they travel from one possible Lorenzo to the next, the film explores their interaction not only between the characters but also with the beautiful landscapes and people of Italy. Along the way, Sophie begins to bond with Charlie, and their connection grows as they share stories, laughter, and moments of vulnerability. While Charlie remains reserved and cynical at first, Sophie's infectious enthusiasm and passion for the journey starts to melt his walls, and he gradually becomes more open and emotionally available. As the journey continues, Sophie and Charlie discover that there are many men named Lorenzo, all of whom could potentially be the right one. They track down each Lorenzo, but none of them are the men Claire once loved. Just as Claire begins to lose hope, they come across a Lorenzo who turns out to be the one she was searching for. The reunion is emotional emotional and tender as Claire and Lorenzo finally come together after years of separation. They share a deep and passionate love that has remained intact despite the years that have passed. Meanwhile, Sophie finds herself grappling with her own feelings. Throughout the journey, she realizes that she has developed strong feelings for Charlie. Their connection has grown into something more profound than friendship, and Sophie must confront the realization that she is no longer in love with Victor. Her heart now belongs to Charlie, and the emotional weight of this revelation forces her to face a difficult decision. In the climax of the film, Sophie musters the courage to admit her feelings to Charlie during the wedding celebration of Claire and Lorenzo. In a poignant and beautiful moment, Sophie confesses her love for Charlie, and he reciprocates her feelings. The two embrace their love story, unfolding just as Claire and Lorenzo did many years ago. The film concludes with Sophie and Charlie embarking on a new chapter of their lives together, while Charlie and Lorenzo rekindle of their romance and live out their dreams of love and happiness. Letters to Juliet ultimately is a story about the timeless nature of love, the power of second chances, and the serendipitous connections that can change the course of a person's life. The film reminds us that love can be unexpected and transformative, often coming when we least expect it, and that it's never too late to find happiness, whether it's through reconnecting with someone from the past or discovering new love in the present. Letters to Juliet is a tale that celebrates love in all its forms, romantic, familial, and the love between friends. It underscores the idea that love is not bound by time, distance, or circumstance, and that sometimes the most incredible love stories are the ones that we least expect.
I'm Heshan Pereira. I'll be reviewing the letter about the two friends of Peter and Sophie. Hello, I'm a Peter, and I'll be writing a letter to my friend Sophie, congratulating her for winning the competition. Hello, I'm your best friend. How are you getting on? I'm doing well. I hope you also doing well. I really miss all the fun we had together. It's not been the same since that day you left. I always keep on looking at the notebook you gave me. It's made me remind of all our fun times. I'm glad that you know you're studying well. Also, I got to know about you winning in the competition. I already knew you would win the competition because you have been a hardworking girl and never give up on anything. I am wishing to you to your future and get more trophies from more competitions and make us proud in the future. I know this is just a start. Keep going and don't ever stop going after your dreams. Thank you. From your friend Peter.